Hi guys, this is your boy Tripple. I welcome you once again to Tripple's Thoughts on Fantastic Premier League. I really welcome you. Before I start anything, let me just say I'm really sorry for what happened to the last show, that I only run a voiceover instead of you seeing my voice, instead of you seeing me live and talking about our FPL, like the FPL that we love playing, the Premier League that we love watching. I'm really sorry, and I thank God for, and I really thank you for always being with me, always appreciate my effort. Thank you. I really appreciate you all. Really appreciate you all. You are one of the reasons why I'm having energy and I'm strong enough to be doing this every week. Hi guys, I want us to do something on this show today before we begin the show properly. I want us to give our last respect to one of the promising talents in this country that we lost to the hand of a cold death, and I want us to give him do a 1 minute silence for him, our man, our guy Mohbad. So I want us to give him our last respect also on this show, so that he will continue resting in perfect peace. And we'll use this video also to ask for justice for Mohbad. So let's give him a 1 minute silence, please.
Money. On silence mode, but beast near me. Will it cause violence, but still peace near me. You don't have to hurt me before you win. You don't have to kill somebody before you sin. Oh, Charlie Browse, there they sabo. Oh, they go far. Without God, someone wrote the lure.
Okay, thank you all. I really appreciate that, and we pray that you continue rest in perfect peace, and we hope that justice will be done and his death will be in vain. So, welcome you back once again to FPL, what we call Fantastic Premier League, and welcome you to my Triple Thoughts. This is where I always give my thoughts on Fantastic Premier League. This is where we are enjoying talking about Fantastic Premier League, and I hope that you two are also looking for another exciting week of Fantastic Premier League that will be coming up this weekend. So I really know you'll be expecting that. So without much ado, without talking too much, we know how we do it on this show. We know how we go about it. We know that the show have a 4 section. So without much ado, let's start. Hi, welcome to the first part of the show, which I called highlights of what went down in the last game week. This is where we're talking about the highlights of what went down in the last game week, which players performed well, which players disappointed. So that's just one of the things, and which are the players that performed very well, because last game week of summer was a very bad game week weekend for most FPL managers. We all know, even it affects me also, like me also not getting up to 50 points in the last game week. That is really much, and it's really bad. So that's just one of the things. And that's one of the things about FPL. As we always say, that you know, this weekend for FPL, this weekend you are celebrating, you are feeling yourself as if you are the master of it all. And another weekend you are looking like an amateur. So that's just how it is. So last weekend, most our important players, those ones that we always go to for FPL, that we always think that they are the ones that always help us fan point for FPL, disappointed. And Alan disappointed, Rashford disappointed, Bruno disappointed, Diaz disappointed, Odegaard. Should we continue naming them? Maybe I started naming them now. Isaac. Should I continue? Like, they all disappointed us. Very bad week for FPL managers, except those that go for those differentials, and those that also in the midst of all this chaos, that there are still some players that really give us a wonderful point. Example of them is Trossard really give us a wonderful point, getting double figure points for last game with 30 points. That is massive. Alvarez continues good form to the season also. This guy has been even more important for Man City right now than Haaland. That is wonderful. That's one of the things that we celebrate. And also Newcastle assets, their defensive assets really poor because they got a clean sheet. And if you have Trippier, if you have a Bond, that is one of the congratulations to you. I know you will find points. If you have David Luiz also for Aston Villa, he also caught the last game because that is about it. And we hope that once in our FPL that we know those that are somewhat consistent, and I believe that those players will still continue giving us points, even though they disappointed us the last game week. I believe that they will give us what we really happy to celebrate, like they will find points for us for the coming game week. So we believe that. So that is that about what went down in last game week. So that's that about that. About what went down, the highlights of what went down in last game week. Alright guys, this is the second part of the show. You know how we do the second part. This is the part where I called 5 stars to watch. This is where I said that I always told you that I always give you 5 players that I believe that you must have for the following game week, like the coming game week, that I believe that they will pop. This is a decision I always give them 5 players I believe that they will give you a very good points to hold on to. And the first person I'll be talking about on this show today, for this show this week, is Suleiman. Wow, I think this is the first time I will mention this guy in my show. This guy has been wonderful since the beginning of the season. Like, one thing is that apart from him being wonderful, Brighton has really pushed their performance, like their levels above higher levels now. Like they are not even playing as if they are a small team anymore in Premier League. Imagine playing against Manchester United in last game week and playing Manchester United as if they are playing a Division 2 or Division 3 or Division team. That is very wonderful. And one funny thing is that most of the Brighton first team players did not even play that match. So the match did not play that match. It was not play at all in that match. There are a lot of players like that did not even feature in that match. And they still give a wonderful performance against a team like Manchester United. A big team like Manchester United, that's wonderful. And Solly match, this guy is wonderful. Already this season, guys have already got 3 goals. That is really impressive for a player like him playing for Brighton, and already have a total point of 29 points. Imagine total point of 29 when he has only played 4 games. That means that he's averaging a point of 8 points per game. That is massive. That is wonderful. So, and I believe that it's time you look for. It's time you look for Brighton players to have, and if you are looking for Brighton players to have right now, so the match is someone you should look towards to. I think you should get to the match in your team for this coming game week. The price is not high. The price is just 6.5. You can see it really. This is really a good bargain for you to have your FPL. And their coming game week this weekend is against Bournemouth. But imagine a team that really played that wonderful well against Manchester United at home. Now playing at home, playing at Bournemouth at home. You know what it is now. You know what will happen. So I think that you should get someone like Match in your team right now. Don't wait, because I believe that this only match very soon his price will rise, and when the price rises, we're not able to afford him again. So just only match. The next 3 games is against Bournemouth, Aston Villa, and Liverpool. Liverpool is only the very difficult game they have in there. I believe Brighton should be winning Bournemouth, they should be winning Aston Villa, and Brighton are winning and scoring goals. I think match will be in 4 also. So my advice to you, get to the match. This thing I'm talking about in this show is Tripple. This guy is one of the most important, consistent go-to player last season. This guy really famous a lot of points. When he's not getting clean sheets, he's creating an assist. When he's not creating an assist, he's scoring goals last season. And he has not really started well this season for Newcastle, because Newcastle has been finding it difficult to get a clean sheet, and I don't blame them. Their fixtures has been very difficult for the start of the season, very difficult. So that's just one of the things that affected. So it's very difficult for them to get a clean sheet in those matches. But now their last game, they won 1-0 and they got a clean sheet. That is a sign of what to come for Newcastle. Even in their Champions League game, they even got a clean sheet. Also going away to AC Milan and gotten a clean sheet. That is massive for them. That's really massive. That is really a morale booster for their defense. And playing against Sheffield United this weekend, I think that they will be getting a clean sheet, and also they will win the match. Because one thing about Trippier is that he's one taking that set piece. If he is not getting a assist, there is surely that he will be getting a clean sheet. And imagine him getting a clean sheet and still getting an assist or a goal in the match. Imagine the points you'll be farming from that player alone. So that is one of them. And I believe that it is time to have a Newcastle asset. This is the period that you have to have a Newcastle. You have a very one of easy victors right now. The next 3 games, they're playing against Sheffield United, they're playing against Burnley, they're playing against West Ham United. I think it's high time you get Newcastle players in your team. Seriously, it's high time. If you are still doubting them, I don't know when you want to get them. And I believe that it's time they will have a run of good results. And if they are getting a good result, getting clean sheets, that means you are getting point from Trippier also. And the price is not that. It's one of the most expensive defenders in FPL this season. But 6.5 is a good bargain for a player that you are sure that he'll be getting you at least 6 points because of the clean sheet that he'll be getting. It's not that bad. I think you should get Trippier now in your team. Now, so the next person that we're talking about in this show is Alexander Isak. I told you that it's the time you invest in a Newcastle assets because of their run of fixtures. That is one of the things I'll be doing also myself, and that's why I'll be advising you on this show also. That's one of the reasons why Alexander Isak will be joining my 5 players to watch this week. And Isak already this season is already have 19 points. That is massive for a player like Isak. Already have 19 points, but which is not. We expect more. But as I already said, their early features for this season is not really friendly. So that's just one of the things. And not that they are having a very good favorable fixtures. I expect Isak to start farming point for us. So that's one of the things that they should be having him. They already have 2 goals already this season, even with the very difficult features they have early this season. And they had early this season and they already have 2 goals already. And now they are playing Sheffield that's just come back from relegations. They're just promoted and they have not even got themselves. They only have 1 point this season and they concede almost every match. So that is an opportunity for Isak to get a lot of goals for us. It goes or an assist for us. And I will advise you to get them now. As I said earlier, their next 3 features is against Sheffield, Burnley, and West Ham United. I think the only team that can give them tough time that one of feature is West Ham United. And just get him now and get your point again. I believe that will be farming also points for Sheffield United and Burnley. So I'm advising you get him now, and the price is not high, 7.6. You can see that the price is already increasing from 7.5. Already have 0.1 increase, but I think it's still advisable and it's still under budget. Like it's still under budget, it's still under budget. Good bargain. Getting a player like Isak that we assure you of goals for 7.6. I think that is not bad. I think you should get Isak. So that's about Isak. The next thing I'll be talking about on this show is Julian Alvarez. As I said in the first session of this show, is that this guy is already telling us that he's even more important for Man City nowadays than Haaland, because this guy has been consistent since the start of the season. If he's not giving us goals, he's giving us assists. I'm not saying that he's not even giving us goals. If he's not giving us goals, he's giving us an assist with X. That means that he's giving us assists. Sometimes 2 assists in a match, sometimes 1 goal, 1 assist, sometimes 2 assists and 1 goal. That is wonderful for him. And in the last game also, when Haaland was wasting a lot of chances, making people tell that why am I even buying this guy? This Haaland having a 40.0 million, that's really expensive buy, and you can't convert easy chances. That's a really bad Haaland. I think So I think it's that time that if you are thinking of maybe you are doubting about you having Haaland, like the 40 million can use to buy 2 good players that can give you points. I think you can move if you want to move on Haaland. Alvarez is someone you can replace him with, and Alvarez is someone that you can replace him with, because this guy's price is not even high at all. 6.9. That is wonderful. That is really cheap for a player like him. And do you know what is really great about him now is that this guy already amazed 37 points already in just 5 games. That means 37 by 5. That means this guy is averaging nothing less than 7 or 8 points every game. That is why now multiply that 8 times 38 games. You imagine the point you'll be getting for only average alone. I think you should get it, because this guy's price is already increasing every damn time, every week. This guy price increases from 6.5 now to 6.9. That is 0.4 increase. That is massive. So you are waiting for when they reach 7.0, 7.5 or 8.0. Who knows? It might even reach 8.0. So I think that time we get, and their next fixture is not really difficult. They are playing against Nottingham Forest this weekend, which I believe that Man City will farm a lot of points. And playing against Nottingham Forest at Etihad, so you know that Man City is there. Will be farming goals, will be farming points, and if they are farming goals and they are farming points, Alvarez also will be farming us points. We FPL managers. So I'm just telling you now that get Alvarez now in your team before it is too late. It's one of the players that tries to get right now. Alvarez. So the last person I'll be talking about on this session of the show for this week is Rasmus Haaland. You are wondering that why am I having Haaland, the guy I always what I always call him, okay, Haaland. Why am I having it for the first time in the session of 5 stars to watch, not even in the differential? Because I already know that everybody already know that this guy is a first team player, the first 11, is one of the first players on the starting 11 sheet of Manchester United right now. So, and this guy has already opened his account in Champions League. Imagine in his first debut for Manchester United in Champions League, this guy already got a goal. And even in the last game week, this guy, if not because of VAR, very, very close VAR calls, this guy got a goal also, but it was cancelled. So that's just one of the things. And now that Manchester United are playing Burnley the next game in this coming game week, and their run of fixtures now is really, really easy. They are playing against Burnley, they are playing against Crystal Palace, they are playing against Watford. And if Manchester United wanted to change their fortune this season, because they have been having a bad form currently this season, which is very poor of them, and I believe that they might change. That they will be trying to rectify that. And if they rectify that, if they want to start if they wanted to start rectifying that this coming weekend and starting against Burnley, the Burnley is an opportunity for them to start against, because Burnley is not a ultra defense team. So this might open for them with a team like Manchester that they like to play in transition. And Osman Haaland looking for a goal, doing your first Premier League goals, and I believe that he might be getting it this weekend. So unless the player that your team should have right now, the price is not high, 7.0 million. That's really good bargain to have, and I believe that this weekend will pop for us. So I think that you get Haaland in your team if you are looking for a striker to get, because one of the limited assets in FPL is striker, is forward position. I believe that Haaland will farm a lot of points for us this weekend. So I advise you get Haaland. So that will be that about 5 stars to watch for this session. 5 stars to watch for this show this week. We'll be continuing. I'll be giving you another one next week, guys. Thank you all for staying tuned to this moment. I really appreciate you all. So this is the third session of this show, which I called 5 differentials. So 5 differentials. This way I'll be giving you players that have a very low ownership, like that very low percentage of ownership, and that I believe that they will be pop this coming weekend. And very much ado, let me give you my first player I'll be talking about for this differential today is Zeke Andoni. This guy is one of the, if you remember my first show before the season started, the preseason show that I did, I put this guy in a differential position, and I thought that this guy would be banging on goals, because I believe this guy, where he's coming from, this guy have his name to score goals. It's not like he's lenient to scoring goals. This guy have a name to score goals. So, and probably adapting to Premier League, and Burnley also adapting to Premier League, coming from Championship might be very difficult. But already this guy has already been shown, he proved that this guy knows how to score goals. He already have 2 goals for Burnley this season. In Premier League, he has a goal. That is massive. That's really important for him, so that he already opened his account, and that will be, because they always say that the first one is the most difficult one, the following one are somehow easy. So I believe that it might be the differential this coming week. He only has 0.1% ownership, which is really massive, which is really very low. Really very low. That means that if he farms points, if he gets those points, he just 0.1% will be getting, maybe will be benefiting from that point. So imagine that we'll be part of those that will benefit from it. And they are playing against Manchester United that they concede goals like I don't know how to say it, like this team already conceded nothing less than 10 goals in just 3 matches. So that is an opportunity for Burnley also to lay their hands on them and go there and try to get a point out of them. And I believe if Manchester is beating them, I don't believe them Manchester getting a clean sheet in that match. And Manchester United getting a clean sheet, and I believe that Anthony should be getting goals or assists in that match. So the differential, I believe that you might gamble on him is a risk worth taking. Manchester United is not really currently in their good form right now. So Burnley might add to their mission, and if Burnley gets to their mission, Anthony might be the architect of that. So that is that, and the price is not high. That is at 5.4 million. The price already reduced. It was 5.5 before. This is 5.4. People are already selling it out. But who knows? That's just one of these EPL. When people started selling, one time at FPL, when people started selling players, that's when people really showed them that you made a mistake about selling him. Who knows? So that's that about Anthony session is Michael Anthony. If you wondering why am I getting Michael Anthony on differential when they are playing against Liverpool, if they currently inform Liverpool. But the reason is that I'm just taking him. I'm holding him to his words. He said something earlier this week that is betting on himself that West Ham will finish above Liverpool this season. Imagine that's a very, very, very big word to say. That is very a bold statement to make. And I believe that if you can say that, and that means you should be able to prove yourself, you're able to show people that you are not capping. You want to make sure play against Liverpool now. I know that you want to give his all to show them that we want to be better than Liverpool this season. And if you want to show his all, Anthony is a striker. How to show his all is either giving us a good contribution, either scoring or assisting. And I believe that if he will be able to do that, he will be able to be someone that will be talk and he will be able to be someone that we can say Mr. Talk and Do. I think that it might be giving us my family points this weekend. So it's a gamble worth taking. It's a risk worth taking. If you are looking for the future to have, you can get Antonio. Ownership currently is just 4.5% people that have him right now. So that means very, very low. And this guy is not alien to the goals this season. They already have 2 goals to his name this season. So who says that they might not be West Ham cannot cause upset this weekend and get a good result out of Liverpool? Who knows? So let's see if we have something to give us at Anfield this coming weekend. So that is that about Anthony. I'll be talking about Anthony is Jeremy Doku. These guys will be appearing in my differential back to back. He appeared last weekend. Some people decided not to have him, and it shows you that this guy, as I told you, this guy is not ready to play. And currently with injury crisis that's happening in Man City, that means that this guy shows his starting shirt is very, very sure for a few weeks now. So I think you should get Doku now. People, last weekend the percentage is just 0.1% when I was doing the show. Today, at the moment I was doing this show, is already the percentage of people that have him now is already increased to 0.9%. That means people already open their eyes towards him. So if you want to be part of those that benefit from his point, I think you should get him now. And the price is not that high, 6.5 million. 5 million for a Man City starter. You know how Man City, and the features their features this weekend is very, very easy against Nottingham Forest. I don't think there will be any upsets in that match. So with Alvarez in form, and let's hope that Haaland will get back his form this weekend. And with Alvarez in front of him and Haaland in front of him, Doku give them pass, they cover to go. Doku get assist, we get points. That's about that. So that's that about it. Because that's that about it. I think you should get Doku now. So if you are still talking about on this show is Douglas Luiz. This guy is wonderful. This guy has been also Mr. Consistent for Aston Villa since last season and has been all about. And last game week also, this guy got a point for us. Got in a double figure point, 10 points in the last game week. This is massive for just 2.0% ownership. And they are playing against Chelsea. You know, the reason why I'm choosing him is that we know Chelsea is like Manchester United also currently. You don't know what you are getting from Chelsea. Chelsea all currently all over the place. And Aston Villa is a good attacking team and a team that can cause upset to any big team. Not even now we are talking about a big team that's not even currently in form. So I believe that Aston Villa will be adding to Chelsea problem this season. And if they are adding to Chelsea problem this season, I believe that Douglas might be having a say in that also. It's a differential. It's a risk worth taking. 2.0% ownership. You might be part of them, and when his family not sport again this weekend, you might be part of those that will be getting the points. So that's just, and the price is not high, 5.4 million. So I don't know what you are saying. And their next feature is against Chelsea, Brighton, and Wolves. So if you are looking for a differential to have, Douglas Luiz is your guy. So the last person I'll be talking about in this session today about having differentials to have this session is Gauthier Morris. This will be the second time this guy will be appearing in my differential. The reason is that Luton has not have any points at all this season, and this is the second game match they will play at home this season. And I believe that this weekend should be the weekend they will be getting their points. This weekend should be the weekend they will be getting something, not a zero on the table this season. And if they are doing that, I think Morris is someone that I know that will be helping them to do that. This guy already have a goal and assist this season. Even with the poor as Luton, you're getting goals, getting assists. And I believe they're playing against Wolves that is not even there this season. They are not even there this season. They have been all over the places. performing very well today against big team, playing woefully against small team. And Luton playing against Luton this season in that their small stadium. I believe that it will cause a lot of trouble to all these so-called average or small teams. So, and I believe that Luton will be winning this weekend, and if Luton is winning this weekend, Morris will be getting goal or assist, and that's the differential for you to up. The guy ownership is just 2.0. People that only have is just 2.0% right now. So that's tells you something about him being a differential. So that is that about that. That's that about the price. Before I forget, the Morris price is not at 5.5 million. So that's that about the 5 differentials. So as I always say, that 5 differential is about you taking risk, about you taking gamble, and little risk for little reward, big risk for big reward. That's how it is. If you want to. So that is that about 5 differential for this week. Alright guys, we have reached the last part of the show for this week. We did 11 for this coming week. Those players that I believe that they will pop, they will give us a lot of points in each of their positions this coming week. Okay, and those my predicted 11s are these are my predicted 11. You can choose 1, you can choose 2, you can start to have 4, you can start to have 3. As I always say that I don't normally choose them based on budgets. I don't choose them based on 100 million budget. They might be more. You might not be able to have all of them in your team, but you can get 1, you can get 2, you can get 3 out of them, and I promise you that they won't disappoint you. They won't really disappoint you. So that is that about predicted 11 for this coming game week. Triple A predicted 11. Thank you all for watching this show to the leg. I really appreciate that. But don't please please like my video, always share to your friends, your FPL friends, subscribe to my channels. And that's just it. Subscribing does not cost you anything. It's just for you, just a click. Just click that subscribe button, please. I'm begging you, just click that subscribe button and share my video, like my video. Thank you all very much. And before I forget, that what I always tell you, that I am not an expert, I'm not an oracle. It is just my thoughts. Thank you all, and see you again next week. Bye for now.